Hi, Ole.
Hi, Simon.
How do you build on the ending of the game on Wednesday night? And a lot of people have said it might have masked an overall disappointing performance. Do you give any credibility to that?
You know, we've done that so many times at this club. Come back at the end of tight games, difficult games. You know, we played against a very good team. We dominated the possession. Played some good stuff ourselves, but of course we were a bit too open on the counter-attack. We've got to accept that we have to defend better. But you know, the boost and the energy that you get in a group after a win like this has to be built on. Then again, it's a very, very quick turnaround. It's a different turnaround than last year when we played Everton away, when we played Wednesday night and Saturday morning. But still, the players are not going to get caught out. We've got to start as we finished on Wednesday night.
Ole, you mentioned there yourself that you've been a bit too open on the counter-attack at times. It does feel at times some teams seem to be able to break from defence into attack with real speed and ease at times. How problematic is that for you, and challenging to be dominant in the opponent's half whilst also trying to keep the door closed at the back?
Oh, well, that's the challenge that we're facing. We're facing more and more, and that's what we've got to be better at. You know, that we wanted to be in this position, that teams pay us that respect. We've got to move the ball quickly, make better decisions, as I've said, win the ball back quicker. There's so many things that you've got to do right. Lock it down, be organized behind the ball. You see, the transition game in football, of course, with the pitches, how they are, how nice they are now compared to 10, 20 years ago as well. This ball moves so rapidly up and down that pitch, and sometimes it looks like a handball game, because it's like win it and rush forward, get a finish off, and start again. As I said before the Villarreal game, the Aston Villa game had 45 minutes effective playing time, which is probably the lowest I've seen in any game that we've played. So we need to build more pressure up in their half, more movement, of course. There's loads of things. We can discuss that all day long.
Any Cotterill?
What about moving the ball faster, Ole? I've been reading that Cristiano's told you that the team need to move the ball faster to get the best out of him.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Wow, what can you answer to that? It's what we speak about, that's between us, but we've not had that discussion, to put it that way.
Carlson?
Yes, hello Ole.
Hey.
Hi. Donny van de Beek didn't look too happy during the game against Villarreal, and it was shown a picture of him throwing his gum when Fred got substituted on there. Do you understand his frustration, and where does he stand at the moment regarding play time at Man United?
You know, we manage, or I manage, a squad full of international footballers. Competitive footballers who want to make a difference, want to play. They all want to be on the pitch, of course they do. Donny was ready to come on, as all the players should be. I've been a sub more than anyone in this club, probably. I think I must have the record appearance as a sub. And you have to be ready all the time, and I've been not very happy a few times. But that's just the decision that the manager makes. Alex was coming off as a left back, and Fred did that job well. So I understand frustration. Of course, every player is keen to play. That's got to be built into energy and some determination for when you get on, and then show me. And that is not just Donny, it's all the players. I've got a squad full of internationals, and if we're going to be successful together, we know that we need positive energy. We can't have energy zappers or sulkers. But Donny has never ever affected his team and teammates negatively. So just so that's said, I don't want to. But as soon as I see players affecting the team negatively, that's a different scenario, and then I'll probably be a little bit firmer as well.
Parker.
Hi Ollie, I just wanted to ask if there's any team news updates, any fresh injury problems, or anybody back from the squad that you had on Wednesday night?
No, Luke feels better in himself. He's been ill, but he still got the shoulder injury, so we've got to make a decision on him. Marcus trained fully for the first time today with contact, and there was a few tackles flying in on him, and he seemed okay, which was nice to see. Apart from that, Harry's still out, and Ahmad is still out, so we didn't lose anyone on Wednesday nights.
The six men.
Hi, Ollie. Just on Cristiano Ronaldo, despite him only being here as such a short space of time, how much of an impact are you seeing him have now off the pitch on the players around him and the staff as well, to an extent?
Oh, he's had a great impact both on and off the pitch. How professional he is, how of course the goals, 5 goals in 5 games says everything. At his age, he's still fit, and of course you've got to manage him. You've got to make sure that we can keep going in this with this form. He's a very good example for everyone, how he prepares, how he just conducts himself. So it's been a very, very good impact so far, and it's only been a month. So long may it continue.
Rice.
Hi, Ollie. David De Gea seems to have rediscovered his best form this season, which is obviously great to see. I just wonder, from what you mentioned about every player having to be ready, what impact that has on Dean Henderson, who was obviously fighting for that first spot last season. Is that still the same scenario, or will you be able to give him the game time he requires to continue his development?
Both Dean and Tom are ready to play when called upon. Got to say, the attitude and application in training in and around the place has been very good. Of course, Dean has had problems with COVID, but he's past that now, and he played really well against West Ham in the Carabao Cup. So very pleased with him. But of course, David has really done well, which, as a manager, you'd like your keeper not to have anything to do, really. But what he's had to deal with, he's handled really well, and I'm very pleased with him. Very, very pleased.
Final question in this section for Rob Dawson.
Hi, Ollie. You referenced it earlier, but City and Liverpool are playing at 4:30 on Sunday, having played on the Champions League on Tuesday. You played at 8 o'clock. Now you've got a game at 12:30 on a Saturday. Have you been given any explanation for that? Because you're talking about the best part of sort of 48 hours. It seems like quite a big disadvantage.
Yeah, absolutely no explanation. It's TV. There's absolutely no common sense at all. We had the same scenario last year when we were in Turkey and came back and played Everton. So of course the players are not going to let that happen. They're not going to get that joy again. They had it last year as well. But we have to make it happen. We have to make it happen because it's not like, we did it last year, so it's going to happen again. The crowd's going to have to help. That's important, and I know they will. Us and Chelsea play Wednesday night. We could have easily played Sunday, and the Liverpool City game should have been a Saturday one. So common sense might not be so common, unfortunately, but that's for another day.